The Canberra Railway. 115 years ago, the Canberra, which is north of Stanley, was a hive of activity. Today we just see remnants of coal stores and refineries. During this period, coal had to be transported to Moody Brook for the new wireless communication post, and there was only one way to transport it.
The Canberra Railway was built in 1915 as a response to the Battle of the Falklands in 1914, where after that they decided they needed better communication with the Northern Hemisphere, so had to build a wireless station at Moody Brook. To get the equipment and things that they needed to build it, they couldn't take it down to Moody Brook because it's too shallow, so had to take the equipment off Navy Point. So decided to build a railway. That was apparently the easiest way to get things there. So they had to drop off all the equipment at Navy Point and built this railway very quickly in under a year. It was only a few months. They built the railway from Navy Point to Moody Brook, and it was 3.5 miles long.
On Wednesday, the 2nd of September, marked 115 years since former Governor of the Falkland Islands, Sir William Young, travelled on board one of the two Wren-class locomotives after being built in Stoke-on-Trent in the United Kingdom. The railway was short-lived, however.
They put the sails on them and just used the wind to go up and down. It looks like they're sailing on land. It's really weird, but the workers would do that as well as anyone else afterwards, would just sail up and down. The Canberra Railway just kind of fell out of use. They kept using it after the radio station was built to take stores and such to the radio station, but after that it just didn't get used again and fell into dereliction in the late 1920s. It just stopped being used, and everyone seemed to forget about it.
The two locomotives were thrown into the sea before being recovered by the Royal Engineers in 1982 and stored in containers. During this time, the tracks had to be taken up by the invading Argentinian forces to be used as roof supports. The former route is still being used as a road today, however.
There was the BBC television crew were here in '82 and spotted the wreckage of it over there and wanted to know what it was about, and so the word kind of got to England, and it ended up in a railway enthusiast magazine, so people kind of started looking into it and found the two engines. That's how we got hold of them here at the museum, and then it was kind of hoped that they'd be restored, but lack of funds and things means that hasn't been able to happen yet. Maybe one day.